Hey guys, this is Ms. Cry from Syracuse Academy of Science and Citizenship. We are going to talk about energy sources today. So in order to understand where our energy comes from and what energy is, we have to start with natural resources. And natural resources are something that is found in nature and can be used by humans for us to make something else. So this includes air, water, plants, animals, rocks, and minerals. So from trees, we commonly use the bark and the wood from trees. Chopsticks, wooden chairs, and maple syrup are all different types of things that we produce from trees. So maple syrup actually comes straight from tapping into a tree and getting the syrup from the trunk of the tree. Cows, we can benefit from them a lot. So cows produce milk, so we drink milk from cows, yogurt, beef, and cheese. So we get steak from cows. We can get all different types of yogurt, and cheese has to be made differently for us to receive cheese products. Chickens, they give us meat, so chicken wings, and they give us eggs. Sand. So sand actually makes glass, but at a really, really, really high temperature. So about 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit is when sand can be pressurized and heated so much that it forms into glass and makes glass. So we would never be able to get near it because that's so hot, but you have nothing to worry about when you go to a beach. It never gets that hot. And then windows. Glass windows are also made from sand. Cotton. So cotton balls, t-shirts are made from cotton, and string or yarn. Where does energy come from? What is energy? So energy is the ability to do work. It is how things change and move. Energy comes in many forms. It is in everything around us and in everything we do. Energy sources include oil, coal, wind, the sun, water, natural gas, and even manure. So farmers will take the manure or poop from their animals, mainly cows, and they will spread it over their crops sometimes because it has a lot of nutrients for the crops to absorb. There are many different types of energy, but the two we will focus on today are renewable and non-renewable. What does renewable mean? Renewable means replacing quickly. A renewable resource is something that you use and it will replace naturally, like water, oxygen, or sunshine. This is the best type of resource. Renewable energy is also called clean energy or green power because it doesn't pollute the air or the water. Some examples of renewable energy would come from sunlight, moving water, Earth's heat, and wind. Common renewable resources are crops. Once you plant seeds and harvest them, more seeds can be planted in their place and grow all over again. Let's look at a couple renewable resources we have in New York. Windmills, or they are also called wind turbines. They are huge. This is the cleanest form of energy. Wind hits the white arms of this giant looking fan, making the fan turn, which creates energy to power machines. So this is what it would look like if you saw a bunch of windmills. Solar panels. Solar energy is energy from the sun. We know that the sun gives us heat and helps give plants food. Solar panels are big, flat, shiny boards that can collect the sun's rays and store them for people to use for heat or electricity to power their homes. This is what it would look like. Looks sort of like Arizona, a mountainous area that has a lot of area with few trees, so the sun can hit the solar panels really well all day long. Or a lot of times people are able to put it on their roofs. So the sun is directly hitting these solar panels all day long, unless it's nighttime. And non renewable. What are non renewable energy sources? Non-renewable energy comes from sources that will run out or will not be replenished in our lifetimes. So once they're gone for good. A lot of non-renewable energy sources come from fossil fuels, which include coal, oil, and natural gas, all of which are harmful to the environment when burned. Fossil fuels are bad for the environment because a lot of times they pollute the water, releasing chemicals into the air and harming animal habitats. The big reason people still use so many fossil fuels all the time is because it's less money, and until it's all gone, it's very accessible. But just because it's easy doesn't mean it's good. Oil is a liquid fossil fuel that is used mostly to produce gasoline for cars and for making plastic. It is found in rocks below the Earth's surface and is pumped out through wells. Natural gas is used for cooking and for heating homes. Natural gas can be pumped out through the same wells used for extracting oil. Coal is a little bit different. It is a solid fossil fuel that is used for heating homes or power plants, so big power plants. It is found in swamps buried beneath layers of rock. Since coal is solid, it cannot be extracted or taken out the same way as oil or natural gas. It has to be dug up from the ground. And some other sources around the world. Geothermal energy gets its power from heat within the earth and provides sustainable energy for more than 25% of Iceland, the Philippines, and El Salvador. Some vehicles or cars run on biodiesel, which is a fuel made from vegetable oils, animal fats, or recycled greases. These alternative sources can create less pollution than burning fossil fuels. We depend on natural resources to live, and it's important that we conserve them. We must know that our actions and choices affect the environment.